Welcome to toy-polloi.
Hello and welcome to another video from toy-polloi, and in today's video we're taking a look at two new figures from Super7. These are Reaction Plus figures that are based on the vintage Micronauts toy line. On the left we have Biotron, on the right we have Karza, and I have to say, just looking at them in the packages, they look absolutely fantastic. So let's take a closer look at them and compare them to the vintage originals that I have in my collection. So here we have Karza, and straight away I'm going to say I think the card art looks absolutely fantastic. It really shows Karza in his sort of full detail with an explosion going off there in the background, a bit of a planet detail just above his head. The figure does look pretty cool as well. It's been packaged really nicely. There's no sort of excess paperwork behind him, so you get to see the figure clearly and his little backpack there. And I think it does look fairly close to the original Karza. If I bring him in just so you can see, obviously the size is different. These are 3 3/4 inch sizes, and the original Karza, as you can see, is about 5 inches tall. If we turn the card over, there is a little bit of information now. It shows the two figures in the line, so we have Karza and Biotron, and then we have this sort of tech spec type detail here, which is very reminiscent of the Transformers card backs, and it gives you some details about Karza and some sort of health specs there. But what I really want to do is open this figure up and see what he looks like off the card back and see how poseable he is and see how cool he looks. So let's take the figure off the card and have a proper look at him. And here he is off the card, and I have to say my initial impression is it feels really pretty good. It's got a lot of posability. It's basically got the same construction as a G.I. Joe, so you can rotate his hips around. He's got a bendable knee there. His shoulders rotate in multiple directions. He has an extra joint just above the elbow, so you can rotate the arm around. Obviously we have the elbow joint. The hands are attached, so those don't rotate, and then we can rotate his head around. So it means you can actually pose him pretty well. I think it's going to be a very nice figure for doing sort of little dioramas and setups with. He doesn't have an ankle joint, which means his feet are sort of fixed in that permanent position. But then if you look at the original figure has some fairly limited articulation. But yeah, I think he is looking really rather nice. He does come with a backpack which looks like it is detachable, which is very reminiscent of the original figure here. Now what I hope is that this backpack will actually fit onto some of the vintage Micronauts. That would be really nice if they'd put that sort of feature in. So let's bring in an original Micronaut time traveler and see if that backpack will fit on there. And sadly it won't. It looks like the sizing is different. The hole on the original figures is about 5mm, and that to me looks more like a sort of Lego piece. That's a bit of a shame, because it would have been really nice if they'd actually made it sort of backwards compatible, that these figures would work with the vintage figures. Maybe that's something they can do in future. But the figure itself I think does look really lovely. We've got a few little bits of paint application, so we've got some red there on his face, a little bit of red across his chest where the missile launchers are, and then some silver pieces just to highlight some joints. Yeah, it's a very nice looking figure. And if we compare it to my vintage original one here, you can see how sort of limited the posing was on this original one. This guy has magnetic joints, so you can remove pieces and swap them around. But those magnets mean that his arms are fairly sort of stuck in one position. You can rotate them that way, but you can't rotate them outwards. Whereas on this new guy, yeah, we can rotate those fully out. Also, his sort of elbow joints limits how far you can rotate the arm forward. On this one, I think we can rotate it a bit more forwards. This vintage one obviously has missile firing fists, so those can rotate. We also have the hip joints, which are a little bit more limited on this, as are the knee joints, again, just because of the magnets and stuff used. I think this new one is actually far more poseable. You can actually bend it around. So compared to that vintage figure, this guy is going to look a whole lot better on display. And I like the scale of him. He's a really nice scale figure. It does actually sit very well with this vintage Micronaut I have here. So yeah, a very nice figure overall. It's just a shame they didn't make the holes on the back of it compatible with these vintage figures. That would have been a much nicer thing to do. So that's a little bit of a shame, but otherwise I can't fault this figure. I think he looks fantastic. Now we can move on to Biotron, which is the second figure in this line, and I think comparing this figure to the original, which as you can see is a rather large robot, is going to be harder to do. The original figure doesn't have a huge amount of articulation. The idea with this is that you can take it apart and rebuild it into sort of various vehicles, and it's so large that one of the Micronaut time travelers fits in the front of it, whereas this, as you can see, is a much smaller version. It does look like they've still got the little compartment on the front, which you could put a tiny little figure in, and the rest of it has then been modified to to work better as a 3 3/4 inch action figure with an O-ring. So let's take a look at the card properly, and then we'll open this one up. So as you can see, the card again has a really nice piece of artwork, very similar in the layout to the Baron Karza one. We've got an action shot here of Biotron with a planet in the background, and the figure is very nicely packaged, so you can clearly see what is going on. It looks like he could do with a few stickers applied to him, because the original Micronaut Biotron had stickers applied, so he's looking a little bit bare, but I have to say the actual sculpt on the figure does look really rather nice. If we turn the card over, on the back again you can see it has the same details about Baron Karza and Biotron, and then we have another sort of tech spec bit of information there, again like the Transformers, which gives you a bit of information about Biotron and some details of his sort of strengths and weaknesses. Now let's get on and open this card and see what the figure looks like. Biotron is now free from his package, and I have to say this one also is a really nice figure. Nice amounts of detail in the sculpting, and he does seem to pose really pretty reasonably considering the sort of shape of the figure and compared to what the original figure is like. The original figure, as I say, doesn't have a huge amount of posability. You can't bend his knees, his arms only rotate forwards and backwards. So this one has a lot more going for him. You can rotate his hips around, although a little bit more limited than Baron Karza. You can't rotate his legs out particularly to the side much, just because of the way it's been sculpted, but you can bend his knees back and forwards. He also has a waist joint, so we can twist his waist. His arms also rotate up and down a little bit sort of outwards as well, again limited by the sculpting there. He has an elbow joint, and this guy has a wrist joint as well, so we can rotate his wrists around. We can also rotate his head about, that so it just rotates left and right. This little front panel does actually remove, which is really very nice, as I've seen a few people already make little printouts of Micronauts to stick in there, so it looks like you've got the pilot in there, and that would be a very nice thing to do. They could have actually made a little figure to go in there, which would have been even better. Maybe that's something they can do in future, but as a figure itself, I think this looks really rather nice. On the back we have the tank tracks. Those are removable, and again unfortunately this peg is too small to fit in a original Micronaut, so yeah, that's a little bit of a shame. It would have been really nice, as I say, just to make that slightly bigger so that it fitted in there, and also we could have then fitted some of the accessories for these figures onto this one. So I think that's a little area that they have missed, and it's just a shame that they didn't put that sort of attention to detail on it. But otherwise I think this is a really nice figure, and I love the scale of it, the way it actually sits with original time travelers like that. I do have one other version of this figure which is just a bit smaller. This came in a Gachapon toy, so you can see we've got two different scales of Biotron there in this smaller sort of version. But yeah, this version is absolutely lovely. It's a really nicely made toy. I do think it could benefit with a few stickers, so it might be something that I come back to in future, because I have a sticker sheet for the big Biotron that you can see his feet off here. I might shrink those down and see if I can make versions that actually fit on these, because if you look at the original one here, you can see we've got stickers on his legs, there's stickers on his back, or stickers sort of all over the place. It just adds a whole load of details to him, so I think adding that to this figure would really sort of take it to the next level. So definitely something I might do in future. I have to say, I think Super7 have done a really good job on these two figures. They capture the spirit and essence of the original Micronauts line and are nice modern figures. The packaging is great, and the actual figures that you get off the card are really poseable and do sit very nicely, as you can see, with the sort of rest of the Micronaut line that was produced all those years ago. In the past, I've been very disappointed with the sort of figures that Super7 produced. Certainly the 5 points of articulation ones. They look great on card, but as soon as you get them off card, they are very disappointing indeed. But these O-ring versions, so the Reaction Plus figures, are really very good, and I do hope they actually produce more of these in future. It'd be nice to get a few more Micronauts figures added to the line, so if Super7 are listening, please make more of these. They are absolutely fantastic, and I'd love to get more in my collection. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you have, then make sure to hit the subscribe button and tap the bell to be notified each time I upload a new video. And if you've really enjoyed it and want to help me out here at toy-polloi, then why not think about becoming a patron of the channel. You get early access to all of my restoration videos, plus access to an exclusive restoration series called On the Cutting Mat. So have a think about that, and thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching toy-polloi. Subscribe for more great videos.